here with Keith Urban, of course. Okay, last time we were able to get together on Zoom, I recorded it, I think, in my camper while I was on the road. Now here I am in this Jeep.
Yeah, yeah, it's your thing. It's what
Yeah.
you do. You're an outdoorsy guy, Paul.
Next time, it's going to be on a boat.
There you go. Perfect. Or on a mountaintop would be good.
Hey, all right. I'm into that. Listen, Keith Urban's here because he's got a lot to say, and it includes a show coming up in Toronto on the Budweiser stage on the 21st of June. That is going to be an awesome show. We're looking forward to it.
No pressure. Thanks, Paul. No, I'm looking forward to coming back. That stage is, I mean, we've played there quite a bit. I mean, anybody that goes to that venue knows it's just got such a great vibe because it's right on the water. It's very open, and it's just a great energy. So I'm looking forward to getting back there.
Well, when you arrive, you're going to arrive as one of the newly minted members of the ACM's Triple Crown Club. Congratulations on that. That's rare.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a huge honor and very motivating.
How so?
I love what I get to do, and I think anybody that is in a thing that they're passionate about, whether it's sports or the arts or academic or whatever it is, when you kind of get that kind of honor, I think it brings an amazing energy, and it just I don't know, it just feels really good to be able to accomplish certain things in my field, and but the thing I love more than anything is touring. It always has been, since the very beginning. I mean, I'm in my studio right now talking to you because I also love making records, but this touring would be my very first ground zero love of playing music, and then being in the studio would be a close second.
Nice. Well, let's talk about the most recent work that you've put out of that studio. That's the album High that came out last year, and the current single at radio, Straight Line, if I recall correctly, is the first song you wrote after scrubbing the album that was set to be released. Straight Line was the first song you'd put together, no?
Yes. Yeah, very good. Yeah, and I was just feeling like I just wanted to have fun, like the previous record I was working on called 615 just got a little bit, I don't know, it was a bit more serious maybe, which is fine, but not for me, not for an entire album. It was just missing a little bit of it was missing a bit of the blue sky. And so Straight Line ended up being the very first song that was the being released from that place I'd put myself into and just breaking out of it, and that song really captured it.
Is that fair to say then that's the reason it's song number one on the record?
Well, historic. I mean, every one of my albums, I love opening with an up-tempo song. Every single album I've ever had opens with an up-tempo song because it's it's my baseline. It's probably the center of everything I do, and most of that comes from. I'm sure it comes from playing in the clubs as a teenager and working my way up. But 5 nights a week, 4 hours a night playing covers. You learn very quickly that the up-tempo songs that everybody can sing along with are the songs. And I remember being in the clubs thinking, man, if I could write just one song like this that everybody wanted to sing along with, instead of having to do other people's songs, that's really where it all began.
Cool. Now, Straight Line opens the record, and when you and I were on Zoom last around release time of the album High, I had mentioned I love the song as well that closes the record, Break the Chain. And what I love about it is the really hopeful tone in the song.
Yeah, and that was intentional too, because there was nothing that I felt could follow it or needed to. It was emotionally the way I wanted to close out the album, and I think both of those songs bookend really well because they cover a lot of ground. There's a lot of ground covered between the sunny disposition of Straight Line and the real life journey that a lot of humans go through in Break the Chain.
Awesome. High is the name of the album. We'll hear a lot off it when Keith Urban's on the Budweiser stage 21st of June. That's a week from Saturday. Get your tickets. If you've gone this far as a country music fan and not seen Keith Urban live, You've cheated yourself, but you got a chance to get it right by grabbing tickets and being there with us.
I love
Keith,
Paul.
oh,
Thank you.
oh,
Thank you.
it is a real treat. It's a way just to kind of let go of everything for a couple of hours and see one of the greatest artists with a guitar in his hand that you're ever going to see.
No pressure. Thanks, Paul.
That's two layers of pressure I've put on you.
It's all good. No, this show is so fun. We've only been out a couple of weekends, but the whole band is having the time of their lives, and the audiences are responding. So I hope we get to tour into next year, because I'm having so much fun doing it.
Good. Don't stop now, because I'll tell you, like I said, I mean every word of it. If anybody's cheated themselves from seeing you live, don't do it any longer. June 21st is the day. Straight Line is the single that's at radio. 25 Canadian #1 hits for Keith Urban. And you know what's better than 25? 26.
Then I will be enough, Paul.
Well, Straight Line's on its way, and we're going to do our part to get it there, because it's a killer song. And again, look forward to hearing it live when we see you on the
Yes, you will.
Budweiser stage, June 21st, guys. Appreciate it.